Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. You found the Crypto Mike channel. You found us. We're right here. We're on YouTube. Most of you see me on YouTube. We're all over. Most of you see me on YouTube, Patreon, and more now Twitter, which is just great. And start with that, by the way. Twitter has been so negative lately. I know it's like this anyway, but it's not Bitcoin and crypto people, but it's Jesus in general. I know I don't have to tell you guys this, but please, I'm begging you guys, be positive and upbeat out there online. I don't care what social media you're using, who you're talking to, someone at the coffee shop or wherever you go, on the phone, the internet, any social media, especially Twitter. So much negativity. It can be depressing. And I know it's not the Bitcoin people generally, but just please, positivity. Put more positivity out there. We need all we can get. Okay? We need people to stay happy, healthy, right? And what else? Happy, healthy, stack those sats, right? That's what we got to do. All right, first up, this is not financial advice. Do not take financial advice from some guy on YouTube that you don't know. This is not life advice of any sort. This is entertainment. Take this for entertainment only, please. Thank you. Please join us. We're on Patreon. Please join us on Patreon. You can find us there, Crypto Mike 01. Crypto Mike 01 on Patreon. And when I say 01, I mean 01. Crypto Mike 01, numerical 0, not a O. I always say, oh, that's a mistake on my part. It's Crypto Mike 01 on Patreon. Please join us. Thank you. On YouTube, we're Crypto Space Mike 9000. On Twitter, more and more you guys are hitting me up on Twitter, especially with questions for the show, and I appreciate that very, very much. You can get me at CryptoM988638866. That's Twitter. That's where you get Crypto Mike on Twitter. Thank you very much. All right, today we're going to start out. We're going to mostly do questions today. All right. I'm taking a lot of questions, and I'm very happy to get them. Most of them today, some of them today were even kind of interesting, today and yesterday. First question up is from Twitter. The question is it true the wallet from the Nigerian government for their CBDCs has disappeared? Poof, gone. So the story was that about 2 days after it went live, and got 100,000 downloads in Nigeria, the country of Nigeria's CBDC wallet disappeared. Okay, it's a new project for them. It did disappear. That part is true. I believe as of an hour ago, still disappeared, still gone. The government has come out and said it's due to an update or an upgrade or something. So it wasn't like someone took it down or made it go away forever. It looks like probably, so my opinion here would be maybe they weren't expecting so many people right away, and probably just overwhelmed the system and put the system down temporarily. Hopefully nothing to worry about. Hopefully no foul play there. Next up, is it true? The next question, is it true that the president of El Salvador wants to use some of the Bitcoin proceeds to build 20 new schools? That's true. It's true. The president of El Salvador has said he wants to use Bitcoin proceeds. I'm assuming he means the capital gains from Bitcoin going up to build 20 new schools in that country. Sounds like an admirable plan. Good idea. I don't think anything's signed, sealed, and delivered. I think it's just a plan for now, but that's good. That's a good, positive thing to use your money for. And now they've got real money there. They're not dealing with fake fiat money. I think maybe they still do a little bit, but they got Bitcoin now. Look for big things. Hopefully nobody, no big bad people, central bankers or whoever, derails them. If that happens, crypto people need to come to their defense, help them any way they can. Next question, who is behind the crypto bull run? So U.S. investors, United States investors is behind this current crypto bull run. Okay, retail investors and institutional investors, probably traders as well. Short-term traders are probably mixed in there. Next question, is Bitcoin a hedge against inflation? Yes. Yes, Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation for sure. Bitcoin is a real hard asset. It's got scarcity. Dollar bills don't have that at all, especially now with the printing presses going. Peter Thiel himself just made a comment about this a couple days ago, about the 21 million supply, about us being in inflation now and Bitcoin being a hedge against inflation. Peter Thiel, one of the smartest people you're going to find in the investing in financial services world. Been behind a lot of successful company. I couldn't even tell you all, starting way back. He founded PayPal way back before he merged it with Elon Musk. And most recently, Palantir, and then an early Facebook investor, all in between. I'm not going to say I just take everything Thiel says. If he says something, you got to do your own research, make sure it's up and accurate. You know, you could sometimes get just a bad report. Maybe it's not even him. Anyway, is Bitcoin a hedge against inflation? Yes. Yes, it is. Next question. Is F seeing negative supply issuance? Yes. Yes, F is seeing negative supply issuance. What's happening is we're seeing the result of the London upgrade. This introduced a burn mechanism. Most people in the crypto space think this is a good idea. I agree. Yes. So the answer is yes. Next question, is freedom scary? Is freedom scary? So I definitely not looking to have this. I want to keep us in the crypto space, and I don't want us in the political space. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes everything intertwines and gets wrapped up. Politics gets into everything. And finances, on the other side, goes and gets into everything too. Is freedom scary? It's something you might hear from a Bitcoin person, right? So the answer is no. No, freedom's not scary at all. Not in the least bit. If you're a type of person, if you're a self-starter, you believe in personal responsibility, you're not afraid to get up and go, take care of business, it's not scary at all. I understand the argument here. Some people think it is scary because maybe people aren't used to it or haven't experienced it. If you're someone who's in your 30s and never experienced freedom, well, you just, yeah, it might be scary. I can see that. I don't know where you go to get true freedom in this world, but maybe we can find out. Maybe Bitcoin will take us there. Might be El Salvador down the line. Next question. Are supply chains stressed? Yes. Yes, supply chains are stretched. At least here in the U.S., they're stretched. In fact, they're stretched all over. It's not just here. It's all over the place. Here in points east, here in points west, they're stressed for sure. Next question. Do we have the energy for Bitcoin mining? Yes, we do have the energy for Bitcoin mining. I'm sure you've heard lots of new innovation in this space. Bitcoin people generally are green type people anyway. They all care about the environment and the world, and maybe not the way that people, central planners up the top care. It's a different kind of care where they actually really care. We do have enough energy. There's something they're doing now. They're bringing back nuclear. That sounds scary to some people. It's not. It's actually pretty clean. It certainly gives you plenty of energy. They're building these smaller nuclear plants now. Bill Gates is involved in one, or maybe more than one. You know, smaller, easier to handle, can't get out of control as easily, and the nuclear power emits a lot of power. I can't give you all the details exactly how much, but we do have, the answer is Yes, we have the energy for Bitcoin mining. Yes, we do. We're not going to get it from wind turbines, but maybe as a combination of all different things, you know, maybe some wind, maybe some solar. I do like solar a lot. That's one of the big interesting things about Tesla. You hear me talk Tesla a lot. They're big in the solar industry. So maybe some combination of all our energy sources, but we have enough energy. Bitcoin mining isn't going to hurt anything. Not at all, especially with all the effort in the space to go green. And it's always been there, by the way, even before all the hoopla you started to hear earlier in this year and last year. Next up, is there a semiconductor shortage, and does this affect Bitcoin? So yes, and yes. Yes, there's a semiconductor shortage, and yes, it affects Bitcoin. Absolutely. Some news just came out with Apple today. I don't remember all the details. I think they're gonna scale back some of their iPad production to use the resources for the phones, for new phones they're gonna bring out. I don't have that story in front of me right now, but yes, we do have some shortages in that area. The 20 schools in El Salvador, we talked about that. Is Bitcoin a resistance to controlled power? I think you mean maybe controlled. Is Bitcoin, I'm not sure I understand the question. Resistance to control, maybe centralized power? Yeah. Bitcoin would be a resistance to any kind of authoritarianism. I think that might be the question. Yes, it would be a resistance to any kind of authoritarianism. Next question. Are we too late to make big money with Bitcoin? Okay, for the people who are into Bitcoin, just for making money, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's how a lot of people got into space, and then when they learned about Bitcoin, a whole world opened up to them when they found out how interesting Bitcoin is. But for right now, right here, if you're just interested in making some money, we're not too late. You're not too late. As of right now, most people in the world don't own Bitcoin. As of right now, most people in the world don't even know much about Bitcoin. And that's even in Bitcoin hotspots, okay? I live in the Boston area. This would be considered by some people to be a Bitcoin hotspot, okay? And lots of people around here, even techie type people, money people, financial services people don't know anything about it, don't care about it, nothing. Most people aren't in it. You can get it now at a discount. The adoption is very, very early on, especially with the S curve they show you. We are very, very early. Okay, we're still very early. You're going to be kicking yourself in a few years if you have. Everyone should have some Bitcoin now. Not financial advice. Everyone should have some Bitcoin. If you just get anything, get $10. You can go on Coinbase. I don't want to promote Coinbase because they're actually not one of my favorites. I do use them, but I mention it because they're simple and easy to use. Anyone can just go on there. Everyone should just buy a little Bitcoin. I don't care if it's $10, $5. You know, if you got $100 you're going to put in the stock market or towards a fractional share of Tesla or something, that's a good investment. But buy some Bitcoin. If you don't have Bitcoin, get some Bitcoin. Just have it. Just get some. Keep it. Hold it. You can thank me later. Okay? Can I mine Bitcoin at home? All right. Yes, you can. Simple answer, yes, you can mine Bitcoin at home. Lots of options for it. Lots of pools you can join. You can get your own miners if you want. You can do all kinds of things. Most people tell me not worth it anymore. Okay? You know, way back, you could have done this. Even a year ago, you could have mined Bitcoin at home profitably. Now, and it depends on where you live. Depends on the price of electricity or how you're going to get your electricity from. So yes, you can mine Bitcoin from home. You know, would it make any sense for most people to do it? No, probably not. Most regular people without special equipment already and without miners already or something, no, wouldn't make any sense. All right, well, one last time. This is not financial advice. It's not life advice. Okay? This is entertainment only. Please join us on Patreon, CryptoMike01. Find us on YouTube and Twitter also. All right, please remember, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep stacking those sats. Thank you.